February starts out with a dynamic full moon on the 1st, Sunday the 1st, February 2026. We've got a full moon in dynamic Leo. Leo is a very creative sign ruled by the sun, but obviously the sun now is in Aquarius and the moon would be in its opposite sign of Leo. That's what creates a full moon. So enjoy the first day of February with good friends, celebration, creativity, children, doing something you love. It's all about the heart and following your passion, the sign of creativity. And sometimes Leos also need to retreat. It's a sign of retreat. Also, a lot of people aren't aware of that. They think Leo is just all about being on stage. And while that is true, you also need that time for recharging, retreating, rejuvenating, because Leo is a fixed summer sign. So lazing around in the summer sun like a pride of lions. So get with your tribe and go to the beach or have some downtime, some R&R, and enjoy that first day of February under the light of the full moon in Leo. The moon continues on in Leo on Monday, and by Tuesday, Wednesday, it's time for a cleanup because the moon will have transitioned into Virgo. Virgo is all about health and hygiene, diet, cleanliness, organization, taking care of business, daily habits, all the Virgo things. Virgo is the virgin, one into oneself, where she is the harvester. So you reap what you sow. So it's a good time to take stock and get organized, and anything you need to clean up, whether that's health and hygiene or your personal space or work or whatever it is. It's duty, service, and the party's over after the Leo full moon. Time to get back down to business with that Virgo moon. By the following weekend, the first weekend in February there, the moon will have rolled into Libra. And Libra is all about partnership and fair and duality, and the glyph symbolizes the setting sun. It's the other that you can see there. It's the western horizon. It's the opposite of Aries. Libra is the partner, the other. So what can you do for others? How can you bring more balance into your partnerships and relationships? By Saturday and Sunday, there, Super Bowl Sunday, we'll have the moon in its quarter phase of Scorpio, because Scorpio squares Aquarius, and it's the waning quarter phase. So then it will be in Scorpio, a very deep water sign, waters that run deep and can, rule the esoteric, the unknown mysteries, sexuality, all of the Scorpio things. By midweek of the second week of February, we've got the moon in Sagittarius. That's a good time for adventure and sports and exercise. And again, sometimes taking time out for yourself with that Sagittarius moon, because it's so full. Not the moon is full, but the sign itself. It often needs time, alone time. But it's also a very physical sign, so getting out and exercising, playing sports, very Sagittarian. And forms a good sextile with the sun in Aquarius. So we roll into the second weekend. The moon will have moved into Capricorn. Again, a practical earth sign. Taking care of business has to do a lot with career and security, climbing that ladder of success, hierarchy and structure, ruled by Saturn, rules and regs of society, and Capricorn, the sea goat, climbing the mountain, but also going to the depths of the ocean. So we've got that Capricorn moon coming into its waning phase, into the balsamic and new new moon phase when the moon goes into Aquarius. And when the moon goes into Aquarius, we'll have the new moon. First, it'll be Muka on the 16th, and then the 17th is the new moon solar eclipse that brings in the year of the fire horse. So that's a big moment. A fifth of the world's population celebrates the Lunar New Year, often referred to as the Chinese New Year, but it's not just the Chinese, it's all around the world with many different cultures. And this year, the Lunar New Year falls on the 17th of February, and it's also a solar eclipse on this new moon, rushing in the year of the fire horse. It's very interesting because the solar eclipses, this one is the Ring of Fire, and it's a fire element year. We're going from the wood snake into the fire horse. So expect a fast-moving year and things to burn away that no longer serve you. After that Aquarius solar eclipse new moon, we'll go into the Hilo moon of Pisces. And Pisces is a water sign. And as you can see there, it's the next sun sign that follows Aquarius. So as the moon rolls into Pisces, the sun will follow suit. So again, it's going to feel like a double new moon with that sun and moon transitioning into Pisces. So by the weekend there, we'll have the sun in Pisces, and now the moon will be in Aries, another fire sign, and also very individualistic, do your own thing kind of sign. And by Sunday, we'll have the moon in Taurus, another earth sign, and earth and water work really well together, Pisces and Taurus. Pisces is water, Taurus is earth. So watering what you'd like to see grow in this coming year of the fire horse, because a lot of traditions around the world see this Lunar New Year as the true new year, the new yearly cycle. So we're really ushering in a whole new dynamic here with this Lunar New Year. And the planets also will reflect that with a lot of fire and air. So take this moment with the water and earth to really plant those seeds and water what you'd like to see grow. By the end of the month, we'll have the moon in Gemini coming into the first quarter square, because Gemini squares Pisces, two mutable signs. It's waxing again. And so then we'll have the moon in nurturing Cancer by the end of the month, which is all about food and family and nurturance and home. And it's the sign of the mother, the Honu. So the Cancer can be very nurturing, and that will trine the Pisces. It's a double water. So it could be very emotional. By the end of the month is big change from the beginning of the month. We start out in fire and air, and we end in a double water sign, Pisces and Cancer. And then by the very last day, the moon again will slip into Leo, because it's a 28-day cycle. February has 28 days. And I hope you enjoyed this little video on the Hawaiian style lunar calendar, and look forward to next month to beware of the Ides of March. So enjoy this February, a very dynamic month that will be the beginning of a big change in the cosmic weather. So hang in there, and I hope you're all doing well, and enjoy the ride. Aloha.